To start off, let's lay down on our back with the knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Arms by your side. Relax the shoulders, palms facing up. Tuck the chin down a little bit to extend the back of your neck. And close your eyes. For those of you who find that bent knee are not comfortable, you are welcome to straighten the legs and keep the feet apart about mat width distance. And let's all shift our awareness inside into our mind and body. And start to notice the sensation you feel in your body, and please do a minor adjustment to make yourself 10% more comfortable. And start to bring your focus inside, looking into your heart, and start to follow the rhythm of your natural breath, breathing in and out through your nostril. Relax, natural breath. No straining. And let's reconnect deeper with our breath by placing our right hand on the abdomen and the left hand on top of the sternum. And start to deepen your breath. Take one inhale to fill up your lungs, and exhale long, pushing all the air out from your lungs. Take one more inhale. Expand the ribs, the abdomen and your chest. And exhaling, feel the ribs, the abdomen and chest drawing in. One more. Inhale. Feel the expansion. And exhale. Feel the ribs area closing in. And keep going for a few more rounds of deep inhale and long exhale. And with your next exhale, release your arms back by your side. Keep your eyes closed for now and start to think of a sankalpa, which is a intention or mindset for your today practice or for your day in general. And let's our sankalpa guide us all in today's practice. Open your eyes and gently start to roll to your side, and continue to roll so that you will be laying on your abdomen. And let's come into sphinx position. So you will place your elbow under your shoulders, forearm facing forward, palm facing down. And we want to depress the shoulder blades to keep them away from our ears. and press your chin back and tuck it down, and you should be looking at the space in between your hands. And let's start to engage the legs. Don't let them go to sleep. And so we want to point both of the feet, lift the kneecaps, and start to squeeze your thighs, squeeze your buttocks to turn on your glutes. And keeping the engagement on the legs, we'll start to inhale and arch the upper back, and then the neck and the head looking up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, start to round, starting from the neck. So you start to looking down again, and continue to arch the upper back, and you should be looking towards your belly button at the end of your exhale. And again, take another inhale, press your sternum down and arch the upper back, the neck looking up. Exhale, starting from the neck, start to round, and then upper back. Continue 2 more rounds on your own, synchronizing the movement with the breath. After your next exhale, come back to a neutral spine. Again, looking at the space in between your hands. Keep the legs active and drop your right ear towards your right shoulders. And then drop the head. Move the chin across your chest towards the left side. And then again, drop the chin down and across the chest, back to the right side. Chin down across to the left. And one more time, down and across to the right. And bring your head back to the center. Shift the hands back. So now place the hands under the shoulders, keeping the legs engaged. You want to squeeze the elbows in as if you want to touch the 2 elbows together. Take an inhale and start to lift your lower ribs, your chest off the mat, arching your upper back, and come into high cobra. If this is too much for your back for now, drop lower and stay in a baby cobra. So at whichever cobra variation that you choose, take an inhale and exhale to turn your head and looking past your right shoulder. And then inhale back, looking forward. Exhale, turn towards your left, looking past your left shoulders. And back, inhale back to the center. Exhale, looking past your right shoulders. And for now, try to add more rotation from your upper spine, and maybe looking further. And then inhale back to the center. Exhale, looking to the left. Rotate more from your upper back. Inhale center. Exhale to the right, and see if you can try to look towards your left foot behind. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. Try to see the right foot behind you. Inhale center. And we'll move from cobra into child's pose. So press with your both hands, lift your hips and push the hips back, and sit on your heels. Child's pose. Start to walk your hands towards the right side. Side bending to the right, and at your maximum, stay and make sure that your left hip is still sitting on your heels. If your left heel is lifting up, back off a little bit, walk the hands towards the center and sit your left heel back on your heels. Few more breaths on your side bending child's pose. Take an inhale, start to walk the hands back to the center and keep walking to the left side. And at your maximum side bend, stay and breathe. And the next inhale, walk the hand back to the center. Lift your hips off your heels and come into all four. Take an inhale and swipe your right hand up, opening the chest towards the right side. And then exhale, thread the right arm under the chest towards the left. Rest your right shoulder and your head on the mat. Use your left fingertips to push and open your front of the chest towards the left. Ground both of your knees down to keep a stable pelvis. Breathe. Inhale and press with your left hand up, back onto all four. And we go to do the second side. So swipe your left arm up, opening the chest towards the left. And exhale, thread the left arm under the chest towards the right side. Rest your left shoulder, your head down, and use your right fingertips to press on the mat and open your chest towards the right side. Breathe, keeping the knees pressing on the mat to stabilize your pelvis. And then inhale, press with the right hand, coming back to all four. One more time. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, thread the arm to the left side. So first, press with the left fingertips, open the chest to the left. Ground both of your knees, press them down, stabilize the pelvis. And then extend that left arm up and do 3 big circles with the arm in one direction. And then reverse for another 3 circles. And once you're done, place the left hand back on the mat and press with that hand to bring yourself back to all four. Inhale, swipe the left arm up. Exhale, thread the arm under the chest towards the right side. Rest your head and the left shoulder. Using your right fingertip, press to open the chest. Ground your heels, stabilize your pelvis. And then raise that right arm up and start to circle. 3 circles in one direction. And reverse another 3. And place the right hand back down, press up, come back to all four. Sit your hips back on your heels for now. Relax the shoulders, depress the shoulder blades so they are away from your ears. Spread the arms to the side and outwardly rotate the arms so your palms are facing up. And then inwardly rotate just the forearms, so from the elbows all the way to the fingertips. Inwardly rotate them. So you are bringing your palms to face down. And from here, extend the wrist, and you should start to feel the muscles engagement on both of your arms. Spread the fingers slightly apart and swing the arms forward and place the arms on the mat, back onto all four. So push your head back to make it align with the spine. Lift your spine up, ribs in, and start to engage your core, thinking of bringing your belly button towards your spine. So keeping all those engagement throughout your upper body. Start to tuck your toes behind. Take an inhale, exhale to lift your knees few inches off the mat and hold and breathe. One more breath. And exhale, start to extend the knees, push the hips up and back into inverted V position or downward facing dog. Keep the knees bent for now. And straighten just the left knee. Keep the right knee bent and point that right knee towards the left as you start to twist your hips and bringing your left hip higher than the right hip. If you start to feel cramp on your right side, please back off. Otherwise, move slowly into your twist and stay for one more breath. Inhaling back to center, down dog. Straighten the right knee, bend the left knee, and point that left knee towards the right side as you twist your hips, bringing the right hip higher than the left hip. And then inhale back to the center, downward facing dog. And start to alternatingly bend the knee, pedaling the legs. And walk the feet a few inches closer towards the hands. With your right hand, grab the outer side of your left shin or your left ankle and start to gently twist your torso towards the left, looking under your left upper arm. And breathe. Inhale, release the right hand. Now using your left hand, grab the outer side of right shin or right ankle and then start to gently twist towards the right side, looking under your right upper arm. And release the left hand back. Walk the hands towards the feet. Bend the knee and come to sit down. And we'll position the legs in butterfly or Baddha Konasana leg. So you want to press the soles of the feet together and start to flap the knees or flap the wings of the butterfly. And then place your hands behind your back and bring your right knee towards your left knee and open up back to butterfly and bring the left to the right and open, close the knees, open, close the knees left to right and open, and keep going for a couple more rounds. Start to warming up the hips with some internal and external rotations. And finally, bring the hands back in front of your feet, and we'll move into Malasana or squat. So press with the hands, lift the hips, place the feet flat, feet slightly apart, and place the elbow on the inner side of the knees, and press the elbow and knees against each other, palms in prayer in front of your heart. For those of you whose heels are lifting off the mat in Malasana, what you can do is roll one of the short side of your mat and create some heights with the roll, and place your heels under. So it's nice to have the heels supported in Malasana. Then if you find that your torso is drooping down in between your legs, press down with your heels, turn on your legs muscles and also your glutes to lift yourself higher. Push the head back, looking forward, and breathe in Malasana. And keep your hands in prayer. As you drop your right knee down, you will be on the right tiptoes and your right heel is under your right hip. Take an inhale and exhale to twist your body towards the left. Left leg is still in Malasana leg position. Breathe. Inhale back to center, back into Malasana. And then drop the left knee down. And exhaling to twist to the right side. And then back to the center, Malasana. So we'll drop the right knee down one more time. And this time, we'll extend that left leg to the left side. You can untuck the right toes. Place the back of the right foot on the mat. And lift your hips off the heels so you are standing on your right knee, kneeling on the right knee. Place the left hand on the outer side of the left knee. Take an inhale. Reach up with your right arm. And exhale, slowly side bending to the left. You can push your right hip towards the right side as you're reaching with your right arm to the left. And you should feel a nice stretch along the right side of your body, including your right hip. Inhale back to center. Bring in the left leg, Malasana. And then drop the left knee down. Extend the right leg to the right side. Untuck that left toes. Place the back of the left foot on the floor. Lift the hips up, kneeling on your left knee. Place the right hand on the outer side of the right knee. Inhale, reaching up with your left hand. Exhale, start to side bending to the right side. Push that left hip to the left as you keep reaching towards the right side with your left arm. Gate pose. And inhale back to the center. Come back into Malasana. facing the front of your mat. Place the hands down and start to walk forward, back into all four. Tuck the back toes and with an exhale, start to lift the knees off the mat. Push the hips all the way up and back into down dog. And walk your feet towards your hands. And come into forward fold. Bend the knees for now. Rest your chest on your thighs. And hang for a while in forward fold. Relax your neck. Grab the opposite elbow and start to swing side to side. And back to the center. Shake your head, say no. And shake your head, say yes. And release the head. And start to unroll yourself up to stand. So thinking of that point in between your navel and your pubic bone, that's the point where you want to initiate the unrolling. So keeping the feet ground to the mat, start to unroll. Unrolling your lower back, your upper back, your neck, and come into standing mountain pose. Interlace your fingers and place the palms facing down and on your head. Take an inhale, lift your heels off, come onto your tippy toes and extend the arms up. Flip the palms so the palms are facing towards the ceiling. Exhale down, palms down on the head, heels down. Inhale, up, tippy toes, arms up. Exhale down, heel down. Inhale up, exhale down. Keep going. Synchronize the movement with the inhale and exhale. Inhale to lift up, exhale to go down. Five more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Stay up, heels up, stay on your tippy toes. Look forward, push your head back. And you can stay and looking forward and breathe, or you could start to shift your gaze up and maybe looking at your hands above your head. Release, looking forward, release the heels, release the hands down.